Audio check speed.
Motherfuckers, we're here. Yeah, you're in the frame.
Partially.
We got boys. Cameras rolling. All right, sweet.
This is gonna be really hard.
3. I'll pass the mic.
Welcome back to the
Hey.
podcast, Beanie Boys Being Blunt, where we sometimes smoke a blunt.
We did earlier.
We be blunt,
Yes.
and it lasts as long as it takes you to smoke a blunt.
At home.
My name is Thad B. This is Cameron McKenzie. We got Joe Bruno on the ones and twos,
Make
as
some damn
always.
noise for
Joe
Joe.
Bruno, everybody.
Looking fresh to death, dude. Looking
Woo,
more
woo,
sandy blonde
woo.
Forrest Gump by the day. We like to see it.
And our two extremely great, very happy to have you here guests, Chris Wellman and
honestly.
John
The
Rumery.
pretty boys.
We love them.
We love these guys.
We love them. We have a very crazy episode today,
I was
but
gonna say,
Chris's last
you're
name is a good
pretty.
descriptor. Well, together you make a pretty boy, because you're a pretty boy and he's nice.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think
that fits.
We'll get
if
to
you
guys
guys
in a
if you
minute.
guys mesh together, you'd
My pretty with everybody. All right.
Did you say you're like rainbow fish?
Yeah, man. I'm like rainbow fish, man.
You kind of look like it. Anyway, we'll get
feel
to you guys in a minute, but right now it's time for new jokes. This is time for
Does anybody have a coin? You have a new
We'll
joke?
spring you guys a new joke in a moment. We gotta flip the coin.
Oh,
to see who goes
shit.
First.
My
Joke is
microphone
really-
dick is in the way.
Yeah, dude. We got. No, it's alright. We got big dicks. Chris Wellman
All right.
coming in.
I'll be heads, you'll be tails.
Yeah, as usual. Tails. That means I'm going first.
Oh, I'll be your host for the evening. Oh man, happy to be here. Cameron McKenzie, everybody. I don't know
Okay,
how else to
giving
say
me
it.
a whole lot
I
of
don't know how else to.
All right. I've realized
Real cold
recently that I have a lot of different skills that really don't apply to life in any sort of way. Like, I can't solve a Rubik's Cube, but I can catch a pigeon out of the air. Like, that's pretty cool.
How do you do that?
Skill and determination.
Okay. Practice.
I was gonna say too much cocaine.
I've never done cocaine. People are always shocked to hear that, but I just drink so much coffee that it basically turns into cocoa. It's like cacao. It's like cocoa beans. It just turns into cocaine.
I think cocaine is like the one thing stopping you from being full Ted Lasso.
I think cocaine would calm me down.
He'd
I
fall
was told
asleep.
the other day that I look like Oscar the Grouch if he was raised in a recycling bin, and that is so accurate.
Crowd, you've done cocaine. They get fucking. They don't know how to react anytime.
They're like, that's illegal. That's
Yeah,
illegal.
I brought up that I quit cocaine, and the crowd was still like, ah.
They're like, that means you used to do
Feels
it.
like big, like narc energy if you go up there and you're
Yeah.
like, I do coke, and then you look around the room like really period.
Yeah, you're like- I've never done cocaine because my mom watches this podcast.
Yeah, our mommies watch this
Yeah.
podcast.
Love
Here,
you,
give me the light.
Mom.
I have one. Give me the light. I have one more joke.
Okay. Hey, wrap it up.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. I am bisexual. It's Pride
Happy
Month.
Pride.
Thank you. This is a very interesting time for me. I only get to celebrate 2 weeks of it, so I got to pick them sparingly. I've been Cameron McKenzie. Thank you, guys.
Cameron McKenzie, everybody.
Hey.
Give it up for him.
All right, we got a real treat because, like, our guests have, 1, known each other a long time, 2, have crazy shows.
The craziest shows that I think
in Colorado, I'd say.
I think both of us have ever been a part of.
I'd
maybe.
say I've done a couple of Chris's shows.
I haven't been outside of the state too much, but I think it's the craziest shows I've ever seen in my life.
Probably. Chris, would you like to describe?
Describe the describe the Knottty Show.
one of the
You
shows
how
you
many
got.
do you have
How
first
many,
of all?
yeah, how many shows? Do you
How
run in
many do you
Denver?
have?
The answer is too many.
Yeah, okay.
I clearly they're all like you said, they're wild, they're perverted, and I am a masochist, so that's why I tortured myself with too many fucking shows.
You just really like booking people.
But that
I don't. I hate it.
that turns you on at the same time.
I mean, kinda, yeah. But yeah, so run a bunch of kinky shows up in Denver. 3 of them are at BDSM spaces. So like
Right.
not
different
big belly sandwich meat.
That's what I thought BDSM stood
actual,
for.
Yeah, kink spaces. One of them's a rope dungeon, which you both have
All
done.
three of
Yeah,
us have
all
done
three
it.
of
All
you have
three
done
of
it.
us have
One
done
of
it.
these spaces, I think it's like the room of requirement in Hogwarts. Like it just showed up for you because you needed it. You're like, I want to do a show with ropes, and then like specifically rope.
I mean, no.
Denver, your Hogwarts, where you just
Yeah,
ask it
dude.
what it
Yeah,
is.
dude.
They're like, wait, can we do
Yeah,
a bare,
dude.
we need a bare naked comedy show, and then it
so-
just shows up.
dong. That's
That's fucking good.
Uh,
What is your favorite one you've run?
I mean,
Well, list them all real fast.
You got
so Comedy and Kink first Fridays, Denver's Dangerous Theater. Occasionally on second Fridays we have Bear, which is my naked show. It's
Nice.
a like body positive show. Third Fridays, the Knottty Show.
the Knottty Show.
Yeah,
Show's crazy.
you've
That
all
one
done.
was
That's the
wild.
one where people get tied up, Knotty. And then fourth Fridays, the Slut Down, which Cam, you've done.
Yeah.
Rumery, you've done. You did my very first one, just like you did for
The
most
Slut-
of the shows.
Thad, you'd be pretty good at the Slut Down. You have a lot of sex material.
I have a lot of sex material, but it's
not
like
slutty.
it's not slutty. It's more like I'm so bad at this shit, dude. I'm so
You're like, I have sex for sure.
I don't know how to fuck.
Most
you look so fuckable.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm sure there are like pedophiles out there who are looking at you like that guy right there.
Well, also, I look like an 8th grader still, so it doesn't fucking help.
You look like TV's cast as an 8.
Yeah, dude, for real. Yeah, like
Are legals
it's like
here.
those
It's fine.
those all-American kids are like fucking 27 years old playing high schoolers. Like that's gonna be me. That's gonna.
you do look like a 27-year-old who played a high school show.
Yeah.
and assaulted
I
several
should-
of your coworkers.
I should be in Euphoria.
I
I should be.
to be honest.
About Thad when we both did Knottty Show is he got to play exactly how awkward he was.
Yeah.
He got to go first.
Well, because I went
Killed
first.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta admit, you really killed it. I did not do so well.
You still did good
You did
though.
good.
Dude, I
So
could-
did Cam.
You did shit.
every bit of Catholic whitewashing that like was like
I felt church come back when I felt church, dude. I was like, oh my god, what am I?
yeah, dude.
Because I
That
looked at
sounds like revenge to me. Like it felt like church. Oh, good.
Good. Yeah. I brought you back. I brought-
there, and I felt like, ooh, this is wrong. But I'm like, that's wrong to think that's wrong. Why
Yeah.
does it feel wrong? Oh, because someone told me it was wrong.
Oh,
Well, explain.
welcome to the whole reason I do all this pervert
Explain.
Yeah.
Explain the Knottty Show for people that don't know the Knottty
So
Show.
Yeah.
the Knottty Show is it's a show at Studio Friction. People,
Beautiful
the
space.
whole concept is that's a rope dungeon. People are getting tied up on stage while you perform.
Consensual.
Yes, consensually. They're all rope performers that I have booked. But yeah, people are hanging upside down. Half the time, tits are out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah. A comedian has to perform alongside that. So what I liked about all three of you was just seeing your different levels of awkwardness and also your levels of funny because
Yeah.
it's there's nothing that can prepare you for the show.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Brant Tobler was on my show, and
Yes.
he was shook. He was like, "I have done so many shows. But this is God."
That's a seasoned comic
yeah,
right there,
he's
too,
like,
dude.
I don't even know what to say. Do I tell my dumb jokes?
Had a Wheel of Doom of mine. He appeared. I was doing a Wheel of Doom in Boulder. And he just showed up, and thank God he did. I had brought Frankie P along. If anyone, shout out to the local scene, real deep cut. Frankie P was there. He did his set, and then I got up and I was like, "He's my ride, guys." Everybody laughed. But he brought this girl with him who was like terribly fucking drunk, just terribly. And Brant Tobler had shown up to do a guest spot out of nowhere. And she walks up during his fucking set. One, if you don't know Brent Tolber's headline, he's fucking killer. So it was an honor to have him there. Just
Was he wearing a tracksuit?
no, he's looking nice, man. He had shout out to his shoe game too.
Brant's
but
got
he showed up,
drip.
so it was fucking dope to have him there, anyways. And then this drunk girl shows up, and she's just like, "Hey, I want you to know something. I'm Asian, but my parents are Jewish. Fuck you." And she just leaves.
What
I
the
was like,
fuck? Out of
"Oh,
nowhere?
Fuck. Brand's gonna be pissed. Like he did his guest spot. I'm like, I just fucking. And he gets up to me after the show. He goes, "Dude, you need to find a drunk Asian girl to come as one of the Wheel of Doom options. Just unleash some drunk bitch. 'Cause that shit was the funniest thing that happened all night."
Okay, explain
Yo, let's-
explain your show.
Yeah.
then.
So John Rumery
Wait,
has
wait,
a show,
wait.
Wheel of Doom. Or
Before
wait, do
we
you have
get
more
into,
shows?
I
Oh,
do,
sorry.
I do. We skipped over that, but doesn't matter. My favorite part of your story is how your new extra thick septum ring makes your breathing even louder.
Yeah, you're like To quote Lord of the Rings. To quote
You're
Lord of
not
the Rings,
even
you're
mine.
gonna-
I was
the
there.
audience
I was
can
there
hear
when
it.
you got that. You got that in Salida. Yeah.
Wow, I just got tikka masala.
Was, and you know the quote is, we know why we hate the Latinos and the blacks, but Jews. And I was like, whoa,
Dude, yeah, there was a guest spot in Salida that went up, and we didn't know her, but I was giving her a shot, and first of all, she was doing like a 10-minute guest spot. It was far too
That's
long,
a long.
but
guess
she was
spot.
doing all right. You could tell.
Chappelle show up or something.
You could tell she had like structured jokes. So I was like giving her the benefit of the doubt, and then like
You were
7
hosting, right?
7 minutes in, yeah, 7 minutes in, she's like, anyways. So I get why we hate the blacks and the Asians, but why do we hate the Jews? And I was just like, what?
Jesus, there's so much.
That's
to
when
unpack.
she lost him. That's when she lost him.
My favorite part is the implication of like they're white too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not that dark. Yeah.
yes, I breathe hard. Back to that. Yes, I breathe hard. That is a thing.
You don't breathe hard. You just struggle to breathe.
Man, I
Like,
did-
You have a hard time breathing.
You have
You don't
a-
breathe. Breathing hard is like what you do after you run. But like
You,
you have a hard time breathing.
you have awake apnea.
Hey, when the fuck does it become 3 skinny guys to roast a fat dude?
I haven't said shit. I haven't
Also,
I
way
haven't
to
said
skinny
shit.
shame 3 guys, bro. We could all hit you with.
Also,
our phones.
I had to stay in a hotel room with you, dude.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. I feel bad for that. That should be an option.
How long- What's your guys'? You guys have known each other a long time. How'd you guys meet?
2015. I want to say 2016. When did you move here?
God, 6 years ago.
Yeah, because we met here in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, it's
And then we-
I met you after a woman I wanted to marry left me, and then you.
That toxic piece of shit.
left a woman you were married to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we bonded through.
You knew
heartbreak.
married me. I was.
You guys got married.
I was
In
married.
spirit, yeah.
Yeah, we should have, but also too. You're gonna fuck my credit up real bad.
I thought you were gonna say he fucked the married chick that you wanted to marry. That's where I thought.
I
it
like
was
how
going.
you would assume.
Yeah.
Wellman slipped in.
Yeah. He is all the ropes, dude. He fucking lassoed her up.
Oh, you should see the sex toys I have in the van right now.
Yeah.
But we knew each other when the spring scene was very small.
Yeah.
Very small.
Very,
about
very small.
6 years ago. You guys.
You started a show before I did
Well, how?
because you were doing Truth or Dare.
Here's how it started. I was doing an open mic at a weed lounge. That's how long ago this was. They still existed here in the Springs.
A64.
where These would be like places you could you pay for points and you redeem these points for free weed. It was like a real loophole. They all got raided. It was illegal as shit. I could have gone to jail for a very long time. But at these places, they would let us run pretty much any fucking show we wanted, any mic we wanted.
Yeah, of course,
You know,
because it was
they just wanted
happening.
people to come in to smoke weed.
Ultra
it was
flat
happening
black?
during.
Kind of like Ultra Flat Black now, but it with weed, with a lot of weed.
Okay.
And it was happening. Of course, they let us do anything. It was happening simultaneously in a strip mall while Deaf Game Hour is happening,
See, no,
right
that
next to
was-
the fucking stage.
No, that was the
There's
other
a
club.
pit bull up on the fucking roof, and the
That was
owner's
the
like,
Dab
"Y'all come stop the mic,
That
pause
was
the
the
mic,
Dab
pause
Lounge.
the show.
Dab
You gotta."
Lounge was the other one.
Yep.
Brian Sullivan was a part of that. So this was like, well, no, this is where comedy was started. Like, shout out.
I did
to
my
the-
first
to
dab
the
at
hustle.
one
This is where comedy was started.
In the Springs,
Fuck Eddie Murphy.
And then,
Fuck
and then
him.
Springs.
Pecan
Pecan
Theater,
Theater, that was a whole
Zodiac.
But like Brian Sullivan.
The
he
Zodiac
hustled-
is where I did my first mic. I ate
I
shit
bring up
there.
Sullivan
Yeah, oh,
and
of
Ben
course you
So
did.
hard.
And Ben Verbeek.
God.
Because they hustled their asses off to do some fucking good shows there. Hit them, John Brown.
When did you make the Wheel of Doom? Stop giving Colorado Springs history. I don't give a fuck. This is our podcast.
So
when
we were
when
in-
did you make the Wheel of Doom?
We were doing an open mic. It was a Truth or Dare mic. It was where I'd let comics go up and I'd make them choose between Truth or Dare. If they did
And it was
Truth.
based on your dumb idea that you had in the moment because you tried to convince us all one time. You have to put a dip in, but it's not dip. It's coins from my pocket.
Whoa.
You disgusting
Well,
fuck.
The whole premise was this. I
This
wanted
was the
comics
first-
to write.
Your show was the first time I ever
wanted
got
comics to
naked.
get out of their comfort zone.
That's
So
disgusting.
I created an option where they pick Truth, where they would have to do a set on the fly based off of a
By the way, I love the audience just gets to see the back of your
Uh,
head for all of this.
So I give them a set based on.
It looks the
premise.
same as the side and the
Uh,
front.
or if they
It's
pick
just as
Dare.
hairy and gross.
If they pick Dare, then they'd have to do some gross shit. and they get to do their own material. So basically it was like, hey, write or put coins in your mouth. And then fucking comics just kept picking
coins in your mouth.
Yeah, and then comics just kept picking coins in their mouth.
Yeah,
That's the
we're
fucking
all
thing.
middle school
Nobody
idiots,
wanted
dude.
to write on the fly.
Luke
Nobody
Stam
wanted
just
to
ate a
think about it.
cockroach head 10 minutes ago downstairs.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody. The choice they were given was like, hey, do 5 brand new minutes on farming.
That was the inspiration for Rumery.
Or fucking eat 18 mail packets. And they would pick 18 mail packets every fucking time instead of, God forbid, writing some new material.
So then Wheel of Doom came out of that?
So then I was like, fuck
Yes,
it. I'm just going to
yes,
go
because-
ahead and just put dares on there.
Because we just moved, so that happened, and then you moved up to Denver with
Yeah.
the rest of us. You moved
Yeah.
up late, which I roasted you for. I'm like, if you're not in Denver by the end of the year, you're fucking.
Yeah, and then COVID fucking happened.
Gay.
I moved
Yeah.
literally a
Happy
month
Pride.
before
Okay.
COVID happened.
No, you moved before then. You moved before.
This is
then.
like Mystery Science
a
Theater
year.
with me and Thad just like talking about that. No, carry on. Keep talking, guys.
It's just, it's so frustrating. You have to yell at him because he can't hear.
So the show
and-
got started. Denver Dangerous Theater.
Yeah, I started comedy.
Keep the
Kink.
mic close to your mouth, John. Thank
Denver
you.
Dangerous Theater started doing alternative comedy shows, and they would do one every Friday night at 11 p.m. And they
Dog
were-
shit hour.
That's terrible. For
to start.
That's a bad
Yeah,
hour.
it was the fucking.
start.
It was hard. It was hard.
And you have neither of you been to Dangerous Theater. It's in a warehouse
have.
district off Federal.
It's a sex dungeon.
And I'd be
Where-
ashamed to not
It's a
I'm-
sex dungeon.
shout out.
so proud
Wendy
you know.
Winglewood,
Yeah, dude.
owner of the Denver Dangerous Theater. She would help promote. But out of the 4 shows that line up, me and Wellman shows were the ones that would gain the most traction. And then we would get our repeat people, and it was a small room, but we'd fill that room.
But you were wanting to do Truth or Dare, and then you had considered the Wheel of Doom, and you had pitched it to me, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
actually a better idea. Just
Wheel
make
of
it
Doom
all
ended up-
dares.
It's more structured
And
for
it
sure.
was- I got a
There's a
new
wheel.
idea, but that's not here.
So it
It's
started there.
It's plywood, but
It is.
So that went on for about a
Do you-
year and a half.
Do you know how proud I am that it is plywood now?
what was it? What it used to be?
Oh
Just
my God.
cardboard,
Plastic one.
paper mache.
Plastic. Nyland made you one that was ultra shitty.
Yeah,
and-
there was a Hello Ryan version I bought from Amazon that it wasn't big enough for the stage.
dog shit.
So we ended up, and then COVID happened, and that fucked a lot of things up.
And you moved back down here.
But then I moved down to Springs, and then Eric, owner of Loonees, he had heard of Wheel of Doom, and he needed, a Thursday spot, and I offered and pitched him Wheel of Doom about 3-4 years ago.
Spinning that wheel.
Spinning that wheel, and we've been
Spin that
filling
wheel.
seats since that, man.
bus.
Since
Yeah.
that.
Bus driver.
And then his show ended up having babies and
Asian
having 5 more
man,
shows.
spin that wheel.
I like how many shows you have. Like, I feel like your
I keep-
shows spawn out of the ground like every year. It's just like a new harvest of shows.
Yeah, I keep so anytime like my shows start doing well, I just keep doubling down on myself essentially, and I'm like, okay, this new money that I have from this show, I'm just gonna invest it in this show, this new
Nice.
show, and keep doing that.
You're just like you're a house flipper, but with shows.
I-
Wait.
No, it's amazing what you can
You
get back
make
when you don't pay
money?
rent.
Holy shit.
It took me 5 years of eating shit and paying comedians out of my own paycheck, but yeah, I always pay comedians what I think they're worth.
I'll
and
never
so,
make it.
Yeah,
No, you just gotta give back. I mean,
I
that's,
pay better than
We'll
you.
be fine.
Yeah, well, you gotta give back. That's the whole reason we do our shows is to give back something. I think that's what we have in common.
Yeah.
You give back to the
It's
community.
not a money-making
I wanted
endeavor.
a show where comics weren't worried about how well they were gonna do.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that I just wanted to have fun.
Same.
Yeah,
and that's
you guys do have the most. Like, I can say that with confidence. They're the most fun shows to do because
Yeah,
it's like
all the
it's
basics.
half comedy, half an event.
It's really hard for you to be anxious about like, oh, I had a better set than this person or this person.
Yeah.
buried me.
Well, it gives
When
you
it's
like
well, that
purpose
person had a
too.
fucking dildo taped to their
It gives
hand.
you
Like,
something to do besides just like doing what you usually
Yeah, I
do.
mean,
You know what I mean?
not
Like
traditional,
the
it's
Knottty
not-
Show, I was doing what I usually do, but then I would look over and I'd be like, "Oh fuck, it's happening!
No, I
It's
think
happening!
that-
It's happening!"
One of my favorite people on Wheel of Doom, and it was by accident.
Oh, the dildo.
Yeah, with the tens unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of times things on the wheel I'll try out for the first time,
The fucking.
hoping that it looks good and funny on stage. And if it doesn't, I try to improve on that.
I think I was there for this show.
You might have been. And
Finney
when
was
I had,
headlining. I think I know the comic that.
Yeah. So Thad was on, and I had created one with a TENS unit, which creates kind of like labor pains or vibration.
I can explain it better, but yeah, the electrical current through your skin.
Yeah.
It'll make you come.
Zap,
Well,
zap,
I
your
can't-
arm
I placed
moves.
it on his arm, and then also made him hold the dildo the whole set. So the whole
Convulsions.
time, he just kept flabbing up.
Sign on for the Patreon to see him do that with my actual penis.
And the crowd loved it. I mean, it's just stupid shit like that that I want to bring because there's so much serious comedy.
Hey,
or
speaking
whatever
of
the
serious
fuck you call
comedy,
it.
hey John Rumery, tell me a new joke, and then Chris, tell us a new joke. So
Oh.
John Rumery, say a new fucking joke right now. Also,
Uh,
you guys have great shows. We'll plug all of them in the
shorthand
bios. Don't worry.
Or longer hand. I have
Short.
two. Shorthand.
Yeah, one joke.
One liner.
Well, like a
Okay.
quick sum.
I got a small dick, but that's the least of my worries.
That's funny. That's funny.
You should keep repeating that like a Easter reverend where it's like, Lord died on Friday, but he's coming back Sunday. And all you say is that for 45 minutes. You're just like, I got a
Least
small
of
dick,
my
but that's the
worries.
least of my worries.
Least.
You turn into a urban comic.
Least of my worries.
Thank you, John
And then
Rumery.
you barely hump.
John Rumery. That's been John Rumery. Everybody, go see Wheel of Doom.
Rumery pics on Instagram, runs Wheel of Doom.
Give him the mic back.
We're doing Boulder. Fucking with Cameron.
Are we back? Word.
Hi.
Chris Wellman coming to the stage, everybody. New joke.
All
joke.
right, fast one.
Quick one.
Fuck. I'm reworking a bit about talking about sleeping with a dude for the first time at 29. He came really early, like in 60 seconds.
Mm.
It's not too early.
I mean, my big point was just like, oh no, you didn't, and he was like, I did. And I was like, oh, this is what it's like to be on the receiving end.
Yeah.
of this
Yeah, dude.
horrible mess
All those women
happening.
that have been complaining for a
I
reason.
get it now.
Yeah.
Oh, this
As a
is
woman,
terrible.
it's stereotypical, but you only get 77% of what a man does. So
Yeah,
It's-
you get 77 seconds.
It's time we close the orgasm gap.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine that in
Alright, Thad. Hey, you don't have a mic, Rumery. I love you.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, kids. John Rumery, Chris Wellman, what a pleasure.
Thank you for
Coming to
having
the
us.
stage, we have my basement roommate. That's not a euphemism. This is Thad B, everybody.
Woo.
The B stands for basement.
It does.
B stands for baloney.
Okay.
I'm Thad B. That's the first
That's
one.
the first joke, as usual. Do you have any?
So how many dick pics do you think AI has gotten? You guys see that on Snapchat?
I did see that.
Fucking, there's a my AI now. Well, after I sent all mine, how many do you think? How many do you think AI has gotten?
From you? Yeah.
Fucking, from me, it's been quite a few. It's like, is this average?
So I know it's
Is
above
this?
17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI is like, this is an inappropriate question to ask, and I'm like, oh, fucking, it's too big for AI. Okay.
Yeah, because if it was small, they wouldn't even talk about it.
Yeah, dude.
The file's too large to send.
Yeah.
You kind of laugh. You're like,
Yeah, that's like not my dick
Or
at
you're
all.
just sending it-
That's like
you're
not
sending
me.
it to an Android user, and you feel weird about that. too.
Let's see. I have some other stuff in my head that I was gonna say. Oh yeah, fucking old people, man. I have a little gripe with them right now.
Okay.
I feel, well, 'cause I'm young, you know. I'm 24 years old, and I feel like old people hate young people. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think they just hate young people. They're like, oh, yeah, young people, this new generation doesn't want to work anymore. This new generation has no drive. And I'm like, dude, there's a difference between having no drive and not knowing how to drive. Okay? Like, fuck off. Let me be young, all right? I don't want to work anymore. Last time I checked, you were retired. You don't want to work anymore, fucking boomer? You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're working
Fucking-
till we die, baby.
Yeah, dude.
No retirement
fucking
for us.
pisses
No
me
exit
off. Like,
plan.
fucking suck
No.
my dick, old man. And you can suck my dick because it can still fucking get up. It still can.
Hey. Yeah,
Sorry.
hit him where it doesn't hurt anymore because I have no nerve.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, give it up for Thad B, everybody. That's a real pleasure. This has been a fun episode of Beanie Boys Being Blunt. We're going to plug every show that we listed and didn't list in the bios. Don't worry. Chris
There's a lot
Wellman,
of 'em.
Joe Bruno, John Rumery, Thad B. I've been Cameron McKenzie.
It's been a podcast.
You guys eat shorts and live. Bye. Nice, kids.
Nugs in 4.
Nugs in 4.5 games.